Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you are, and welcome back to the Beat Up Ham. So, I did off camera a little rearranging of vassals. I gave some loose vassals to dukes, and tried to make actually borders pretty. For instance, I gave this guy to Bello Zero. Normally this is only Bello Zero. Now this is Bello Zero. Same goes for Pskov. I gave this guy to Pskov. Normally Pskov is only these two provinces. This looks nice. Vladimir had this area. I thought, no, I will make these borders nicer and I need less vassals, so I removed these two by placing them under this guy, causing the duchies to look like this. Besides that, I changed something drastically. Now, we were Rus, and we were incorporating areas of Ruthenia into Rus, but we were never going to grow over 100 years old. And we already made Ruthenia. And I noticed that, just realized that my main heir, if Ruthenia is my main title, he will gain, as you can see at the bottom rows, the heir to the chiefdom of Kiev, and Korzun. He will actually get our main area. So for the moment, we have to play as Ruthenia. I'm so sorry, I would love to do it as Rus, but this is how the game puts in the rules. And I have to abide by those rules a little, otherwise I'm just going to be screwed. Don't know why I now combine this part what I had in mind. But that's for another time. That doesn't really matter. Rest, I didn't do much, as you can see. The war score is still sticking up, and I still don't understand why I don't have. I still understand now why I have only so many war score, because he not only owns this land, he also owns this land, and if I want to have 100%, I need to siege this down. But this is a castle, another tribe. We don't want a castle, not that we will get it, but it also will take a lot longer to siege down. So I decided to ignore it. I will attack armies that will come here anyways. I now have all the rights to attack Volhynia, who doesn't have too many men. And I thought that would be right, but I can't hold too much more counties, so I didn't want to attack for this area in Pereslav. I wanted to attack for Vitebsk, most likely. I also have no more truce with this guy, so I could also nicely declare war on him. So that is what we're going to do. So, let's do this! Declared war upon you, and you, my friend, who, by the way, he does have significant allies. So, yeah, I'm gonna wait with that, by the way. That didn't explain that. He has significant allies. We will come back to him later. But we are going to take the upper portions of this area. And now our flag is blue, and we have a light green color instead of a dark green color. And because I had to make some titles, we also lost some money. Hence, the money count is a little low. And I actually want to get to my money a little higher, because I actually have the chance to build retinés now. And that will be really good when my sons go to war, because the retinés will be... Oh, I didn't know he had an ally. Oh, well. No biggie. Who are you? You're the top guy. Then we're going to prioritize you. Claim your land and get rid of all those black dudes. Not black skinned, but I mean by the flag. People. Twisting my words. I am really gaining very little money. This is not good, and I have no plot that I can use to, like, say, hey, you know what, I'm going to... I wanted to keep her, but I will sell her. I thought she might be a good target as a concubine, seeing she was the daughter of him, but I need money. What can I say? I need the money. I do want this little lady. Despite being a lunatic, but she is daughter of a king. I can't keep her in prison forever, but I'm waiting until she grows a little older. We have enough money now to wage this war. That's very good. I am an idiot. I waged my war in the winter again. Money didn't make me happy, nor did respect. I think I need something else in my life. I have not become... I am no more longer greedy. That does lower the income again. Okay then. Yeah, I really want to finish this war. I just don't want to deal with these damn guys. I think my forces have been split up. Ow. Walk faster. Ah, he died. There went the one-of-a-kind man. Content is a good trait. But I would rather have content. You may be an imbecile, but my son doesn't inherit that and you can still teach him. We also lost our chancellor because of that. Thank you very much. Oh, and by the way, I did not show people. I cannot wage war for this little piece of land, Burland, because despite the area being Tengri and the people that live here being Tengri, they are ruled. Oh, he was Tengri until a moment ago. They're being ruled by a Slavic person, so I cannot wage a conquest war. So I'm fabricating a claim there, because I do want 3 holy sites. It's a daughter. I can use her for some opinion. Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering why some people all of a sudden have lost opinion of me, well, I changed to Rufuania as my primary title, so all the people... Oh my, I'm already suffering attrition in my own lands. Game! Could you... I wish you could have like a warning system implemented. I split it. What is the fastest route out of here? That's the 26th of March. That's a whole month. Yeah, we're gonna suffer attrition. Russum doesn't dictastably. Wacky wheels, anyone? Nobody got that reference? Alright then. Just my luck. And now you say you have 2.5. Well, I have 2.5 men only left here, so let's just combine it all. I don't like this. I have less men. What the? I am not pleased. I am far from pleased. But nothing I can do about it, so let's just say alrighty then. And continue on. No use getting mad over something that you can't change. I want you to be educated. Why do I only see my other children? Educate child. Thank you. I probably hit the wrong button and probably wanted to change the child. Here we go. Yes, I know Pskov is going to be sieged, but there's little I can do about it. Now he called in someone. Who did you call in? Is it anyone of significance? Bjarma! You're my ally! At least as far as I can remember, you were or are my ally. Well, not anymore, but you are married to my half-sister. Why are we not allies? You're married to... Oh dear, Volga Bulgaria is attacking. They saw opportunity and so jumped in. Well, this war is over. Did I capture anything interesting? Something that is worth 10 gold at least to someone. Yeah, I'm gonna put her aside already. Set concubine aside, you're 38. It's too old. I'm gonna take this lovely lady. I'm taking you as a concubine and 100 prestige is mine. Thank you very much. She doesn't like it. I don't care. These are now our main lands. We have assured now that our son will inherit these, so we can put the prestige into these two little areas. Which is mainly why I'm concubining her, for the prestige. And for the heck of it. I wonder if I should combine these two lands to give to one guy, but I cannot create a titular title, otherwise I would have certainly done that. Then we would have created a titular duchy over there. It's just gonna go to this guy. For you, sir. Enjoy. And we need to go quickly here, otherwise the other war was pointless to be declared. And they are going for it, but they're losing this fight. That is very good for me. And people are still changing around to the Slavic faith. That's also good. Very good. Very good. And there is Transylvania. Of course, when I'm waging war in the top north, then Transylvania comes to go and like, hey, we matter. I fear my son Suslav is too cynical for his age. I know this guy who used to be zealous, but he isn't anymore, so let your son choose. That's fine. You become cynical, you get some trouble with your brother. Oh dear, when are you arriving? 12th of October, 15th of September, I'm earlier, that's good. That means that, assuming I win this battle, so let me put some proper generals in here, and not one that has only 5 martial. What a holy warrior. Because the trades are more important than the score, actually. But yeah, it would be good to focus on this. We are then also going down with this army. I will never be on time if I do it like this. What we're going to do is we're going to disband them and then magically raise them back up near home. And we're even going to ask for a few troops of vassals. Because what Transylvania is doing there is not acceptable. Yeah, we have more men thanks to the other war, but I am sieging, so I will win. I do agree with that. Now we need to be... I don't know if I lose all my war score if they siege it down. Because normally I just win. Okay. Enough of the bragging, beta plan. That's just... Wow. Sorry. Oh, let's get going. 2,700. I'm just going to try and see if I can scare them off. And put these troops to follow right behind. They don't seem to be scared off. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get in time for the next stick. Oh! And we're running around with 1 horse length. Oh, we lost it. That's too bad. But we did arrive. And I'm actually leading in the battle. And we're not doing well again. What is up with this? You can see here, we're losing 12 men versus their 6. Only my king is doing well. This is so bad. Like, why are we losing almost every battle where we have significant advantage? Oh, kidnappers again. We had significant advantage in number and still we lose so much. That is annoying. Well, we just took over a lot of stuff again. That is a good one, and again to concubine a little later. But I want her at my court, so not being educated by him. We got another little miss. My sister who is at my court apparently. Why is she married to him? What happened? Somebody married her out and then things happened and then she came back to my court. Yeah, I know, that is a very, very precise explanation of what happened there. Something happened, so she came to my court. Oh. You know, are we going to do it? Yeah, we're going to. Because I think she also gives me prestige. So I'm going to say, set concubine aside. And I'm going to concubine you. Oh! Well, no matter. I don't care. Still gonna concubine you. I should have had the lustful trait. The way I'm handling all of this. So, normally the border is here. And I'm just going to do it because duchies of 2 provinces are a little bit... Duchy of 2... Yeah, 2 provinces. I actually said it correctly. What am I saying? Are a little bit... So you're going this directly. Across the border. Enjoy. I'm actually going to attack it because... Well, and there it is. 100%. Is it also because I captured somebody of importance? No, not per se importance, but I do have some people he will pay for. But he will keep a county, so I'm just going to say peace right now. Peace right now, very well. I can put down my man, and then I can start ransoming people. Very good. And these 2 are 2 different duchies, so again I'm going to find a new guy to give this to, and I will grant it to this guy. Voila. I did not keep track of my own timer. I have no idea how long this video is going to be. I know the last one was a little long, but yeah, that can happen at times. But now I have like no clue. Oh well, we're going to see if my inner person kind of feels like, hey, this is about the time you should stop. But these were short wars. I doubt that we are at the thing. Righteous imprisonment. What is my sister trying to do? What for plot does she have? She is just trying to kill something that's really not important. Just end the plot. And this man is also trying to do, and he has gold. So imprison and we'll ransom you as well. Very nice. We also have a lot of... is she worth the gold rather than... Yeah, we have enough concubines, so I will ransom you. I hate this of Paradox. I want to ransom her and then it doesn't auto switch to her. Which is then like, come on, I want to ransom her. That's what I clicked on her. Alright. And I will also ransom this lady. Very good. And that was then our little expansion here. And now we have to hope that our... Chancellor is able to fabricate a claim over here. We should also take Torquay, by the way. There's no reason not to take Torquay. Why are you... You are in the Byzantine Empire War? Yeah, good luck, guy. I'm taking your stuff right now. I am going to go for Terrible. Terrible? How do you pronounce this? Why did I start in the Russian region? I mean, there are some very good YouTube folk that make YouTube videos on CK2 and on EU4 that tend to be from America, for instance, or at least from native English-speaking countries, and they like to start in the HRE, for instance, or Italy, or France. Well, naturally their pronunciation isn't the best. And then I have something like, I know how to pronounce that. But now I have started in a region that I have no clue about, so... What was I complaining about all that time? I don't know. Well, I am going to handle all these prisoners that I have in my prison off camera. Oh, the mercenaries. All these prisoners I will handle off camera and see if I want to keep them or not. And I will take over this little county. But I will do that a little bit off camera because it's going to be boring. It's just done and sure, and there's no problem. Unless something very enticing happens, that is for sure. And our war with Volnia, who comes next, that will certainly be again on camera because that might be a little bit of a bout. Seeing he has quite a few allies, among which the King of Poland. I thank you for watching. This was the Beta Plan.